Today, I'm going to talk about depression. The higher self usually talks about depression is due to people are dwelling in the past. For what they have done, they are not happy about it. They keep thinking about it. They chide themselves that for what they have done. And they are living in the past. That's depression. Now, anxiety is the higher self says that people are living in the future. The things are not even happened. They worry about, they're anxious about what's going to happen in the future. So they are living in the future. So higher self always suggests us that live in the now, the present moment. Not many people are good at living at the moment. Usually most of us live in the past or live in the future. Now, this depression that I'm talking about is a session of a lady, and she is in 50s. So we give her name as Adele. Adele came from Middle East, get away from tyranny of the country. She fled and she came to Canada and find a home here. Now, mind you, she is highly educated back home, but because of the situation, political reasons, that she lost all her groundings. And when she came to Canada, she started her life all over again. So she went through the education again. She found a job, worked hard. The jobs are way below her qualifications. But what to do, she said. So she got a job, she works, and she is eventually married and have children. But Adele in her 50s now told me that she's been suffering from depression all her life. Not only she, her mother also been depressed entire her life. And her mother even committed suicide. Not only her mom, many members of her family member, all female in her life, they all committed suicide. Now that's a lot. Not long ago, I posted an article or made even video about ancestral curse. This is another form of curse, came from her ancestors. So what, according to her higher self, long times ago, one of her ancestors, female, expressed disrespect to a godlike being. The being was from another dimension, has a high power, obviously ruled the country where her ancestor lady lived. Now the exact planet, exact galaxy where this being, godlike being, came from, we didn't get information from her higher self. But however, all we know is that the godlike being is from not of the earth, but from other place. Now still that being is living in another dimension. So now this lady of ancestor showed a disrespect to this godlike being. This godlike being cursed her down to her line of all females will suffer from depression. Now, that is a curse really too severe. Now, this godlike being regretted for what it did, wanted it corrected, but do not know how to do it. So now, at the heat of anger, the curse can be placed At the heat of anger, the woman showed disrespectful words. However, being a human, it's pretty hard to be at even keel of emotion at that kind of state. Totally understandable. And God-like being also had the issues of emotional instability as well, now that we know. So God-like being regretted, really wanted to make it correct, but cannot do it. So this Adele, she is not old soul, she's a new soul, young soul rather. So earthly sojourn is just a few lifetimes now she has, learning what the human experience is like. She courageously volunteered to amend this curse that's been spelled in this family for hundreds of years down the road now, all the females only. So now in this current life, she's also suffered good 50 years because this curse is related with the females only. So when she was talking about life and her mothers and all her generations above her, I haven't seen her smiling face at all. Her face is long, sullen, full of worries, and full of complaints of physical discomforts. Depression affected everything. Headache, neck ache, shoulder ache, back ache, knee ache. You name it. Don't even want to get up. She herself even thought about killing herself several times. But something stopped her. I'm glad she did. And she is here talking about life in front of me. So now that we know the spell was done so many 100 years ago, now she is here to end that curse. Her herself was willingly help her out, heal her body, as well as clear the curse. How heal the body? While her higher self was healing her body, I saw her wincing and twisting her body, you know, because higher self was clearing her discomforts entire her body. And higher self asked her that be patient. The healing, complete healing will take, could be even days, could be even weeks, but it will completely heal. And higher self promised that it will never return again to her. Now, once she heals completely, the ripple effect of healing will transcend above her ancestors, one at a time, traveling through time and space, and healing all the way up to the original cause. So therefore, entire line of that descendants and ascendants, ancestors, will be all cleared of this curse. And I am sure that God-like being must be finally relieved that the decision it made is finally completely healed. So therefore, the higher self was saying that, asking her, Adele, now keep praying, keep meditating. And as soon as her healing is complete, as I said before, the healings above and below will be all cleared, all completed. So therefore, no more depression, How many women throughout generations have been killed? It's all suicides. No more. It's all been cleared. Now, her higher self asked her to go to the nature, enjoy the life, because her life is now going to be only full of joy and happiness. No more depression. Gone out the window. And be grateful herself. Be grateful for giving her opportunity that she was able to help other people in her family lines. And then she is to help other people, heal other people by listening and talking. This is very inspiring session in so many ways, that young soul, even though it's had such a courage to take such a responsibility, finally came to a time that she put a stop as well. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day.